Um, I did a recent video about the Jake Paul injuries and the boxing match with Anthony Joshua about boxing. And the day after the Jake Paul Joshua fight, this was in Dubai. There was another brutal boxing match in Dubai in Emirates the very next day, and it was with Andrew Tate. And Andrew Tate is a big social media influencer who's also a professional kickboxer, and he was in a boxing match with another guy. And I believe his name was Chase Demure, who was like 10 years younger. And it went all the way through, but by unanimous decision, I believe the other guy won. And Andrew Tate hadn't fought in a long time, and he got hit really bad with a bloody face. He had a cut on the side. I mean, he got battered badly in the fight. He lost the fight to this other guy with less experience, who is also on reality shows and social media, kind of like Jake Paul. He's kind of a social media guy as well. And Andrew Tate is kind of an interesting character. I heard he's kind of buddies with Barron Trump, and he says a lot of interesting things on the internet. Some people may not be familiar with Andrew Tate. He's like all over the internet, says a lot of interesting things. He's also very controversial. But his reaction to losing this match was very interesting. He blamed God for his loss. He said that God decided that the other guy was going to win, he was going to lose. And he said that there may be some reason why God decided that the other guy won, and he doesn't know what it is. And I was really I've never heard anyone say that before, blame that God decided that he was going to lose. I mean, an explanation, oh, why did you lose? Oh, because God decided I was going to lose. I just never heard anyone say anything like that before. That's a new one. And if you look at what he said, and I forget everything he said, but he's like, I don't know why I lost. I never get tired, and I had every advantage, and I felt like I was prepared, and I don't understand what happened to me. I guess it was that no, there wasn't anything wrong with my skills. It wasn't that I didn't practice enough. It wasn't that the other guy was better than me, or that he was younger or more energetic. It was none of those things. It was because God decided that this was meant to be, and God gave it to him. He didn't win on his merit because God decided. God gave it to the other guy. That was really clever what he said. I'd never heard anyone say that before. And it kind of making him say that, well, God just decided it that way. It wasn't anything I did. I'd never heard anything like that before. It was actually brilliant what he said, to make himself look like he had nothing to do with it. And then he even went on to say, I'm glad God made this decision. Maybe there's some reason I don't understand why God decided that I was going to lose. I mean, you could say that about anything. You could say that about not getting a job. You can say that about a financial problem, a medical problem. You could say that about anything. A bad business decision. You could say that about anything. A vacation that didn't go right. You could say that about anything. I'd never heard that before. The boxer saying that God just decided I wasn't supposed to win. I didn't do anything wrong. And it was really clever what he said, and I think it was funny. I mean, it was just funny. You'd have to watch the video of what he said, and I just find it really humorous.